Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
51 on the mark, boy, 51. Hey,
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Short just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's good.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Vernon Davis there to make the grab. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now an option play on 2nd down. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunning.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Xavier Howard, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted for a time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Wilson's pass intercepted. They'll take
the Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Fournette with a carry on first down, but he's not going anywhere as he's brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
2nd and 13. Buying time to his left. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Javon Curse. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They'll break the huddle here and go. This is fourth down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Allen has it, left side.
The pass.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
It's fourth down.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And Bullock will put this one through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just
Jesus Christ.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here as he's taken down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
3rd and long.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Intended for Henry Ruggs. Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Airing this one out for Evans. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Second and
line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Push him back. Hey, check Mike 21.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Philadelphia.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young, his 2nd sack of the night.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
It's a turnover on downs.
51 to Mike, 151. Let's go, dude.
Ingram's got the first down and more, and he takes it all the way down to the 22. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Murphy bunting, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The Eagles' 25-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. This one caught by Davis. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He hits White, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ring.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, second down. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
He was
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. The pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. He completes it right side to White. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He can run for it, and he will.
Jesus Christ.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Wilson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Do what we do. Do what
And
we do.
he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
This game's still fairly well in hand. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On the fake extra point.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
The onside kick recovered by Washington.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really